Heyo, it's Monday. Here we are again on another beautiful Monday. Close to the end of the school year, which is crazy. Close for me anyway. This is my last week of classes. Next week I have finals, and then I'm graduating on the 11th. So that's exciting. And then immediately, pretty much, I'm leaving to go to England. So it's gonna be a whirlwind few weeks, but I'm excited and looking forward to it, and scared and terrified. And yeah, my finals week isn't going to be that bad, so that's the good news, is that that's going to be pretty chill. But I still have to figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life, and I have not done that yet. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. As far as knitting goes, I've still only been working on the sweater. I'm just having a real hard time, like, trying to figure out how to measure it, because it's supposed to be 28 inches long. And I think it is, but it depends like on how you stretch it. Like, so how do you know? I don't know. I marked it like out on my desk, like with a pencil. I was like, this is 28 inches. But still, you have to like stretch it. I have no idea. I don't know, but it's supposed to get to like the armholes, and I think it's like pretty much long enough if you're gonna put it at my armholes and do it like that. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I think I decided that I was just gonna keep going and like go on to the next step. But what if it's wrong and then it's messed up? I don't know. Sweater anxiety, it's real. But I haven't really been working on that much because I've been doing other stuff. Kayla, good luck with the end of your school year and moving. That sounds really stressful to be doing those both kind of at the same time, but you're a lady warrior and you'll do great. Just hang in there. Maira, I loved your video this week because you just talked forever about books. And I love it when people talk about books that they like. And your cat was in it, Elvis. He's super cute. And I don't feel like, I probably said this wrong in my last video, but I don't feel like I like missed out on my childhood not reading Tamara Pierce books. I just feel like there's certain YA series that I didn't really get into, like that I kind of missed the boat on. I don't feel like my childhood is any like less for missing those books, but like, you know, it's kind of like, oh, like I wonder what all the hype is about. And I was thinking about having like a young adult summer, because it's been a while really since I've read kind of young adult books, and I thought about going back and revisiting some of my favorites, like Inkheart and stuff like that. I know I have like a million, and Walk Two Moons, that's what I was thinking about. It's not a fantasy, it's by Sharon Creech, but I just remember that book like changing my life, but I don't really remember how, so that's weird, and I was kind of like interested to go back and revisit it. So I wanted to revisit some of the old YA books that I really loved, and then maybe like get in on some of the ones that I kind of overlooked as a child. So yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I think it sounds fun, like a little fluffy things this summer before I start grad school would be kind of fun. So thank you for the advice on Tamara Pierce. I will probably take you up on it this summer. So that's a good thing to know, and I'm excited that we're all having a Game of Thrones read-along. Like, that's pretty great. I would watch the episodes, like, I really want to, like, I just find myself like, oh, I just want to watch it. But the reason I decided to read the books before I watch the show is because I'm just a baby and, like, a big wuss these days. I don't know what happened to me, because I used to be hardcore. I watched Lord of the Rings when I was 11, and I was fine. But yeah, I just kind of like to know what's going to happen so that I'm not traumatized when horrible things happen, because they happen a lot in Game of Thrones. So yeah, it's just me being a wuss, basically. I'm not being a purist, because I don't really care mostly about reading books before you see the movie or the show or whatever. Like, that doesn't really matter to me. They're different mediums, and any way you experience it is valid and real, and like shouldn't be frowned upon or anything. So that's the only reason I'm like being purist about reading the books first, because I'm a wuss. That's just the way it is. I need the forewarning of all the gross, creepy, scary stuff. Michael, we missed your face last week, but I love getting your Snapchats. Your face is adorable. I hope that we get to see it talking to us this week, and I feel like my hair is doing weird stuff. Okay, I think that's all I have to say. I guess I don't really have a theme. Help me plan my trip to London, because it's hard. We only have one afternoon off, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do, because I hit most of like the super touristy things before, and like I'm probably gonna have to go off by myself because I don't want to like tag along with everyone who's doing the super touristy stuff. I just don't know what to do, guys. my trip to England is stressing me out more than finals, basically, is the story, which is a bit silly. But it's going to be fine. I thought for a second that I was going to be able to see Arthur Darvill in Once on the West End, because I thought there was a matinee on our day off, but it turns out the matinee is on Thursday and not Wednesday. So that's a super bummer. But yeah, maybe one day I'll see Arthur Darvill's face in person elsewhere. That would be ideal. Alright, I'm going to stop rambling about crap now. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and I hope I get to see all your faces soon. And I heart you all, you're beautiful, wonderful, amazing people. And have a great week. Bye! Turn